Alrighty y'all, today I'm going to be shooting another TSS load out of my Mossberg SA20 here. I've been wanting to check these out. This is the Federal Heavyweight TSS. This is the 1.5 ounce loading of the 9s. I've got this thing dialed in right now for the Apex 8.5s, but I've got an Indian Creek 562 choke on the end, Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot, and just kind of playing around with a few loads here to see what this thing really likes and get it dialed in. We're kind of winding down to the end of the Tennessee turkey season here, but got this kind of midway through and kind of playing around with setting it up. Let's see what it'll do at 20 yards. Looks pretty good from here. I'm not going for a softball or anything at 20, so that looks like it'll give you a little bit of leeway, but through most of that right there in the middle. Let me go get a closer look. So let's see what these Federal TSS number 9s 1.5 ounce loadings can do at 30 yards. Fire and go. What do we have? You guys can probably see better than I can down there. Let's go check it out. Alright y'all, I'm not super satisfied with that 30-yard shot. I'm going to shoot 30 one more time. I've got a fresh piece of cardboard in the background. This will give us a better idea of where that pattern's going. The first one I thought most of it hit left, and that one, if I'm not mistaken, looked like it was more high and right. I've got this tripod, and I felt like I got a good squeeze on the trigger. So anyways, I'm gonna shoot that one again. Let's see what we get here at 30 yards. I don't see as much splatter as I was with those Apex 8.5s. Let's go see what we got. All right guys, I'm not satisfied with that at all. At 30, it's a little high and right, but I think we should still have more pellets for TSS in the denser format. This is what I'm set it in for. These are the Apex Ninjas. They're the 3-inch 1 ounce 5/8. We've got a little bit more shot, 8.5 shot, or a little bit of a heavier loading, 8.5 to the 9s that it might actually balance out. But I'm going to shoot one of these at 30 just to make sure I'm not going crazy. So this will be our control. So we've only tried 2 loads so far. I think I like this one the best. Let's try this one real quick. Apex Ninja, 30 yards. Let's see how it looks compared to that Federal. Yeah, just from here I can see a lot more shot on that target. I think it likes these Apexes a lot more. And I can tell you, just from that one shot, those Apexes are the hardest kicking loads that I have that I've shot. All right guys, well I think I'm gonna throw in the towel for the Federal number 9s. I know, boo, 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 no contest, but to me there's no competition right now, even at 30, between the Apex 8.5s and my particular setup, my particular combo, in the Federal number 9s. So I was kind of curious how they would stack up. While the Apexes are an 8.5 size shot, they're an 1 ounce 5/8 loading, and I thought that would kind of wash out with the Federals being only 1.5 ounces but being 9s, but I guess there's just a lot more shells, or maybe this combo just likes those Apexes a lot more. So they're expensive, they're not cheap. I'm a one-man show and I'm self-funded, so I'm gonna save the rest of those Federals just in case I get a different turkey choke if I get done playing with this one. I don't think I will, but I know. So it might be disappointing that we don't get to see it at 40, but I think as open as the Federal was at 30, I think it would be borderline at 40. And if you're gonna pay to shoot TSS, you don't want borderline at 40. I personally have shot, I think, all my turkeys. I don't even know if I've shot one at 40, but I want a really good pattern at 20 and 30, but I want the capability where if I were to shoot one at 40, or if I thought he was 35 and he was really 43, I've got more than enough pattern to make it happen. So anyways guys, throwing in the pattern for the Federal. I'm gonna save those because they're not cheap, but hey, all I ask is if you made it this far, hit that like and leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.